My beloved students, welcome back to English class. In today's grammar class, we are going to study about a language function. It is an exercise or it's a question asked for 1 mark, wherein we will find a sentence and we will find a word or some words underlined, and we will find 4 options, and you have to identify the language function. It means whether it is a request, a suggestion, or an order, advice, or exclamatory sentence, or it is a question. What is it? So we will deal with some of the exercises now. So the first one is student says, "May I come in, sir?" See, student says, "May I come in, sir?" You will find option. One is seeking information. I will write short form. B, seeking permission. Seeking permission. C, granting permission or giving permission. Or is it D, a request? What is it? See, seeking information from somebody, seeking permission from somebody. Seeking means taking. Granting permission, giving permission to somebody, or it's a request. What is it? Student says, "May I come in, sir?" You use it usually. What is it? It is option B, seeking permission. Seeking permission. It is not a request. It is seeking permission. "May I come in, sir?" Permission may be granted or denied. Yes or no. Next one, second one. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. Don't worry, everything will be all right. What is this? A, sympathizing. D, it is B, ordering. C, requesting. Or is it D? Is it D, suggesting? What is it? What's the language function? Language function refers to which category does the sentence belong to? What is the work of that sentence? What is the action of that sentence? Don't worry, everything will be all right. If somebody is in trouble, sadness, sorrow, we say this sentence. What is this now? Sympathizing somebody, ordering somebody, requesting somebody, suggesting somebody. It cannot be suggestion, right? It cannot be request. Ordering, no way. What is it then? Sympathizing, showing sympathy, kindness, being with them, right? That is the language function of the second sentence. Now, moving on to the third one. It's a 1 mark question, very easy to score. Do not lose here. See all the options, see all the 4 options and choose the option wisely. Next, third is Santosh says, where did you go Where did you go yesterday? This is Santosh's dialogue. A. Order. B. Enquiry. C. Request. Or is it D. Suggestion? What is it then? What's the nature of this sentence? Where did you go yesterday? Even sometimes teacher asks you, right? Teachers ask you, why were you absent yesterday? If you come home late, your parents will ask you, where did you go? Why are you late today? Right? What is it then? Is it enquiry, order, request or suggestion? What is it? It is enquiry. The answer is enquiry. This one. Next one. That is the fourth. Yes. What a beautiful monument it is. What a beautiful monument it is. A. Enquiry. B. Surprise. C. Exclaiming. Or is it D. Answering? See, they play tricks with you sometimes. They give you confusing options. So here, confusing, tricky options are surprised. But just by seeing exclamatory mark, a reader may think that it's a statement made out of surprise. What a beautiful monument it is. Surprise. It is not answering. Just because there is yes, it is not answering. Right? It is just a statement. Then is it enquiry? No, it cannot be. So certainly it is exclaiming, because it ends with exclamatory mark, and in exclamatory sentence a pronoun is always followed by an auxiliary verb or a helping verb. What a beautiful monument it is. How beautiful the Taj is. See, how beautiful the Taj is. See, last is the helping verb, auxiliary verb. So, in that sense, it is nothing but exclaiming. What is exclaiming? Exclaiming refers to expressing your sudden feelings. Sudden feelings, right? So, next one. Fifth number is hello Prakash. Prakash, welcome to the birthday party. Welcome to the birthday party. What is it? A. enquiry. B, again surprise. C, exclaiming. D, greeting. What is this? Hello Prakash, welcome to the birthday party. You host a birthday party and you are welcoming the invitees or the guests. What's the nature of this sentence? It cannot be inquiry, nor it is surprise. It's not exclaiming, because there is no exclamatory mark, and structure of the sentence is also different, not like that. Then the last option remaining is greeting. Are you greeting somebody? Yes. When you welcome somebody, you are greeting, you are receiving them, right? When you wish somebody happy birthday, anniversary or so, you are greeting them. Next, another exercise, that is the sixth one, which says hurry, can you climb the coconut tree? Can you climb the coconut tree? See, it is enquiry. B, surprise. C, ability. D, questioning. What is it now? Say, two options are confusing here again. One is enquiry, surprise, ability, questioning. Hurry, can you climb the coconut tree? What is it? Is it an enquiry? No, it cannot be. Surprise? No chance. Questioning? Sir, there is a question mark, sir. It can be called questioning. Then also it is no. Because you have to focus on this option. This is ability. The word can is used for ability also. For example, I can climb the coconut tree. If you are not able to, I cannot climb the coconut tree. I can lift this table. See, ability. A small child cannot lift this table. See, it is not able to. I can drive a car. I can't drive a car. I can ride a motorbike. I can't ride a motorbike. See, can is a word used for ability. Cannot when you are not able to, unable to, right? So, answer is ability. Next one, seventh one. Seventh one. I am going to Varsha's house to complete my project work. I am going to Varsha's house to complete my project work. What is this? One is seeking help. Second one is giving information, giving information, then ability, or is it D, request? What is it? I am going to Varsha's house to complete my project work. You are telling your mom or dad that you are going somewhere, whereabouts. Now what is it? Very easy. It is giving information to somebody. It's not seeking help from somebody. It's not your ability. It is giving information to somebody. Next one, that is 8. Hope you are enjoying this particular exercise. 8th one. Will you please open the window? Will you please open the window? A, permission. Is it B? Is it B, order? Order. Is it C, request? Or is it D, wish? Your wish. What is it? Will you please open the window? Will you please open the window? What is it now? See, observe each word. See, there is a word called please. So, it is nothing but a request. The word please symbolizes a request. It can also be more polite. Would you please open the window? More polite. Right? Next sentence, that is the 9th one. Ninth one says, I will carry them for you. It says, I will carry them for you. Something is heavy. I will carry them for you. A, giving suggestion, or is it B, offering help? C, making a request, or is it D, expressing gratitude? Expressing gratitude. What is it? I will carry them for you. Giving suggestion? No. Offering help? Yes, it is offering help. Correct. Why can't it be making a request? No, it does not look like a request. Can I help you? That can be a request. Or expressing gratitude. Gratitude refers to feeling of thankfulness, thanking somebody. No, it's not thanking. The other person should thank. On the other hand, you are asking somebody that whether they need your help, right? I will carry them for you. So, it is offering help to somebody. Now, moving on towards the 10th one. 9th is over. The 10th says, father said, Sunil, go to the railway station, go to the railway station at 4 p.m. and bring your grandpa, receive your grandpa, right? That is the sentence. A, seeking suggestion. B, it is instruction. C, request, making a request. Or is it D, expressing gratitude, thankfulness, being grateful, expressing gratitude. Now what is this? Father tells his son, Sunil, go to the railway station at 4 p.m. and bring your grandpa, receive your grandpa and bring him home. That is the sentence. What is it now? When father asks his son, it is not suggestion, nor it is a request. Father usually they say something, they don't. Then is it expressing gratitude? No. Then it is certainly instruction. Father is instructing his son. It's not a request. He is instructing his son to receive his grandpa that day. So I have completed 10 exercises in this category. Another 5 are remaining. This is your homework. Whatever I have written over here, you will find a copy of this in your WhatsApp. So all these 10 will be given. Along with that, 5 more exercises will be added of this category, to which you have to answer. Just underline the correct answer in your grammar book. So from now onwards, I'll be doing different types of grammar each day, one topic a day. I'll do some exercises over here, model exercises. Then some extra exercises will be added to my sheet, and you have to do it as your homework. So do not lag behind while in writing notes, and writing notes or writing work should go hand in hand. Remember that you have public examination somewhere in June or July as per the statement of the department. So June or July is not far away. This is December. We have already entered December. So days are rolling faster. So we should not come under the impression that exam is far away and we can skip everything, discontinue everything. So don't go under that impression. So thank you very much for viewing this. Hope you have understood it. Bye for now. Goodbye for now.